Hi, so there's a lot going on right now, and I want to address something. And I want to address this from a belonging perspective. Now, I'm going to let you know everybody needs belonging. I don't care if you're a dark personality, if you're not a dark personality. I don't care if you want to call someone a malignant narcissist, you still need belonging. Now, as I'm going to talk about this, I want you to think about this from a belonging perspective, okay? We're not going to put labels of malignant narcissist, all these things. This is not a criticism. This is let's look at this from wisdom perspective, okay? I really want to make that clear, and you may not agree with me, and that's okay. Let's just keep comments respectful. So I'm going to say Zelenskyy, and I hope I said that correctly. If I didn't, I'm working. I sometimes have a hard time processing things and pronouncing things. So I'm just going to let you know that first off. We're going to talk about what happened with Zelenskyy, Trump, and Vance. We're not going to go into the nitty-gritty. We're going to go into a couple of things and break some things down for you, because this is some of the stuff I'm writing about currently. And this can help you. Trust me. So Zelenskyy walked into that room thinking he was dealing with two hunters. I could tell by the way he acted. So I watched some of this. Trump is not a hunter. Most men are hunters. There are some women who are hunters. You know this. Most women are gatherers. We still haven't gotten out of hunters and gatherers. J.D. Vance is a hunter. Trump is not. He does not speak hunter language. Hunter-gatherers have to do with belonging. Okay? So, when Zelenskyy went in there was already a strategic plan around that. And how do I know that? Because the cameras were there. The cameras were there. When these kinds of talks are going on, and you already know how you already know what's going on. And we already know that Trump favors Putin. He has a Russian wife and he favors Putin. We know that. Everybody knows that. We just do. So walking in with cameras on is probably not a wise thing to do. So why would you do that? These are things that we've got to think about. So there's this Proverbs I want to talk about, and it says, answer a fool according to his folly. Don't answer a fool according to his folly. Well, what does that mean? That means in a situation, you have to be discerning to know how to answer certain situations. You have to discern what to say. Now, a lot of people are really struggling with this, and I struggled with this myself. How do you navigate these situations? Well, you have to know what language they're speaking. And you go, so you can speak. Now, I know a lot of people are going to probably come back at me and say, well, you speak malignant narcissist? And I'm not saying whether he is or he isn't. I'm just saying that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you speak his belonging language. Because everybody needs that at their core level. You see, this is where I go. And I go, how can we speak at a language where, because how that came out was, I don't think, how everyone expected it to come out. But there were warning signs beforehand that we have not listened to. You see, there's always red flags in every situation. And if there aren't, then that means it's safe. But there were red flags there before he went into that situation. And if we aren't listening to red flags, we can cause ourselves harm. And that is what the lesson is. Listen to the red flags.